Do you believe in love at first sight? Specifically, did you feel that way with Coolie?
What's poppin', love gang? It's your girl Lala Love,
and I am back with another video. In today's video, I remember on May 15th, like 2 or 3 days ago, on Friday, last Friday, I wanted to do a Q&A video, so I posted a picture on my community tab on my YouTube channel, and I wanted you guys to like drop some fire questions for me, you know. So here is your video, guys. This video is for you. Get to know me. Make sure you guys stay tuned, and I will be answering some questions you guys asked me. And I appreciate everybody who did ask me questions and who's willing to get to know more about your girl
Lala Love.
So make sure you guys stay tuned.
If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I just want to say hit that subscribe button, guys. I do motivational chats, pranks, vlogs, challenges, and you gotta just stick around to see if I do some other stuff, because sometimes
guys, I just want to say these answers are at the top of my head, of course. Bear with me. I'm gonna try my best to give you the best answers that I can. By the way, guys, like before I start this video, I just want to say that how bomb is this lighting?
Like, I'm just literally using natural light from my window, and that's literally it.
Alright, first question is, do you wish you started YouTube earlier or later, or do you think you started at the perfect time? I do regret, and I do have a video on this if you guys search down into my channel. I do have a video that says my biggest regret, and it specifically talks about me not starting my YouTube channel like in my teenager days, like when I was in high school. And I do regret not starting then, because obviously if I've been grinding back then up until now, like I'd probably be somewhere in life, like more. I am somewhere in life, but at the same time, like I'd probably be at my goal by now is what I'm trying to say. So,
yeah, I do wish that I started my YouTube journey like back then when I was younger.
What made you want to start your videos, and who inspired you the most? By the way, love you and your videos.
Oh, I love you too, girl. I love you too.
But what made me want to start my YouTube videos? The fact that like I think I have a lot to offer, like when it comes to entertainment and when it comes to like sharing things and like just putting it out there in the universe. Like I've always wanted to just, like I've always loved the camera life. Like I like taking selfies, I like taking pictures, I like doing stuff like that and reaching out to people and connecting. So I'm like, why not just start a YouTube channel? So that's what basically pushed me into starting it, and just watching some other YouTubers that I really enjoy, like Latoya Forever. Like she was like honestly one of my first YouTubers that I've ever known, like growing up. And people like Latoya Forever was one of my first YouTubers I've ever watched, because like my friends were watching it at the time. So I'm like, oh, like, you know, this is when I was just starting to get into YouTube. Like, okay, like this seems cool. But so from that moment, like I knew I wanted to do it, and like I'm like, if these people live in Toronto and they can do it, why not make a channel, right? So I think that's how I first got inspired, to be honest. Okay, my questions are, what is your favorite store to shop? I don't have a favorite. Like if I see something cute and like I want to get it, I want to get it. However, right now currently most of my like clothing is from Fashion Nova. I'm not even gonna lie, like this shirt, yo, look, let me show you guys my shirt. Okay, I'm wearing a Tupac shirt. How dope is that shirt?
How dope is it? I got that from Fashion Nova. So like,
and I just like the way like the sizing of the clothes fits, and like it does hug your hips and like snuggles you in nicely. So that's another main reason why I shop at Fashion Nova as well. But yeah, it could be any store, honestly. I like H&M more for like work and stuff like that. It just depends on it just depends, but I'm gonna say right now currently, and this can change, but Fashion Nova is currently my go-to, I would say. And yeah, I don't like to go in the malls either, so if any way that I can avoid the crowds, I'm definitely shopping online. So yeah. Next question is, what do you like and dislike about being in quarantine? What I like, me and my friends, we've done some self-reflecting, and honestly, I remember discussing with them that what I like about quarantine is that I do feel, okay, so I'm a spiritual person, guys, and like, I do feel that it is God's calling as to like humbling his people, like just allowing us to recognize that, you know, we need to be humble and like just stop
and realize everything that we need to be grateful for and stuff like that.
So that's what I like about being quarantined, is that everything was kind of like on a pause, and we just got the time to appreciate everything that we have and spend more time with family, spend more time with people that we love. So yeah, like what I love about quarantine is basically I got a chance to self-reflect, and you know, not like it helped me realize the things that I was taking for granted. Like for example, like when quarantine is over, I can't wait to go back to church. Like I can't wait to just worship like with people. Like I can't wait to go back to work, to be honest, because I miss my kids and stuff like that. So that's what I liked about this quarantine. Like everybody was just on a chill, and we got time to just reflect, even virtually.
Things were online, and it helped me realize, like, what if like this is how the world really was? Like we had to connect only online, like, you know what I'm saying? So
what I disliked was, of course, it's a virus, and
that had me a bit shook.
And it's like I'm just always like paranoid, like I hope I don't get any virus, you know what I'm saying? So if you were to go on vacation anywhere in the world, where would you go? Definitely the Maldives. Like I've been wanting to go there. It's just so beautiful, and like guys, the Maldives, okay? The Maldives. Do you plan to live in Canada or come to New York, America to live? Honestly, right now, currently speaking, I do plan on staying in Toronto, Canada. But that doesn't mean like down the line, say if I was to like become famous on YouTube or something, like of course that widens your varieties of where you would want to stay, right? So I think that I would definitely have a house in Toronto, like Toronto or Canada, like it would always be my number one, and then have like houses or a house in America or something. And I say that because like I can network more, like traveling wise in America. There's so many opportunities in the States and stuff like that. So that's definitely one of the reasons as to why I would definitely probably have a house over there. So I'd probably be like part-time America, part-time Canada. I don't know, who knows, right? Like, yeah. What is your favorite perfume? My favorite perfume, let me go get it and show you, okay? Versace Bright Crystal. I have her right here sitting pretty. Bright Crystal, y'all. But she smells so good. Like, I love Versace perfume.
shout out to Coolie, because he got me a whole bunch this past Christmas, and he knows that's my go-to. So Versace Bright Crystal.
How many siblings do you have? I have 0 siblings.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, can I give you guys an honest answer? Like,
You see, so I have a whole side of family that I'm not close to, right? But I know I have siblings on my dad's side, but never encountered any interaction with them. This is for a whole nother video though. But like, yeah, so I'm an only child on my mom's side. Like, I grew up an only child, like, but I've always been surrounded with family and stuff like that. But consider myself to be an only child because that's who I am. Like, I have nothing to do with my dad's side of family, so I am an only child, and that's me.
it's not so bad, quite frankly.
Okay, the next question is, what have you learned while doing YouTube that you wish you had known when you started? I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, nobody really gives you a handbook and be like, here you go, start YouTube or whatever. But one thing that did stick out to me was,
I wish I had known that I had to, like,
I guess I've already known this, but I wasn't doing it, was reaching out to other YouTubers to grow my channel. When I started, I literally just made a channel, and I was just hoping that it would just grow rapidly over time and stuff like that. That was not happening. You gotta reach out to people and I wish somebody had told me that before I started my YouTube journey. So yeah, so I basically wish somebody had told me that you gotta support other YouTubers if you want to see your channel grow, not just have your channel sit there. And yeah.
Ooh, the next question is,
do you believe in love at first sight? Specifically, did you feel that way with Coolie?
so for those who don't know, Coolie is my boyfriend of 6 years. We just turned 6 years of knowing and loving each other this past April 2nd. So shout out to Coolie.
I do believe in love at first sight. I kind of feel like that's how me and Coolie kind of started off. But I do believe in love at first sight for sure. Because you just can't help what you feel and the emotions you feel and your mindset on that person. Like, yeah. Anyways, I do believe in love at first sight for sure. And that is definitely how I felt about Coolie. And that's how Coolie felt about me. And that's how we just set it off and went from there. So yeah, I do believe in love at first sight. There's nothing wrong with that. We only live once. Just be smart, you know, use your conscience and stuff like that. That's how we felt about each other, to be honest. So next question, what inspired you to have a YouTube? I kind of feel like I already answered that, but I'm just gonna quickly say again, what inspired me was like watching other YouTubers and literally the supporters that I have, which was my close friends and my family kind of thing. So who does your beautiful hair? I do my hair. I do my own hair. Yeah, I do my own hair. What do you love the most about your job working in a school with behavioral needs? Okay, my ultimate answer would probably just be helping the youth that I work with notice that they are something, they are worth something, they are beautiful, they are loved, you know, and just building their self-esteem and witnessing change in their lives. That's what motivates me, like guiding them, giving them advice in any way I can, and just supporting as they are young, growing it up into these beautiful people. So honestly, that's what makes me love my job, and just seeing results and seeing them turn out to be something great within their school community, so, and within the community overall. So okay, moving on. Well, I feel like I know you already. You're like my sister. Do you want kids someday? Of course I want kids someday. 2 for sure. I'm gonna say 2 for sure. Because I was an only child, I don't want to do that to my kids. I want them to, like, you know, have like a playmate or something. I don't know, but I for sure want kids one day. Probably 2 to 3 the max, but definitely 2. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I do see myself, I see my YouTube growing. I see my life definitely changing for the better. I probably do see myself like probably married with kids, but only God knows my future. Like, I'm a type of person, like, I believe that like only God knows my future and stuff. So I would like to say all these great things, but I truly don't know. But I see myself literally giving back to whoever, my family, like random people, like just helping people out. Like, that's where I see myself in 5 years. And with kids and married. I just wanted to quickly say, by the way, like in 5 years, I'll be 31 years old. I'm currently 26. So 31, I feel like, is a good age to, like, I don't know, have kids and like settle down and stuff. So yeah. What is your favorite food? Okay, oh my gosh, I got a whole lot of favorite food. I got a bunch. I really love seafood, like specifically lobster tail, shrimps, fish. And I really love pasta as well. And I really love, of course, my Jamaican food.
curry goat, white rice, like, I love pastas and stuff like that.
What are your goals as far as YouTube? My goals as far as YouTube is obviously to grow and connect and just to be more out into the universe so people can recognize me. But I'm definitely gonna say my short-term goals, like as in this year, I'm being more specific, is to definitely get monetized. For sure, I'm working hard on that. That will definitely be something really special to me if I could be monetized this year. And just to grow, like, I want to be not only in subscribers, but I really want a lot of people to see my channel, to see what I do, because it is a lot, like, it's a lot of work that's put behind the scenes in these videos and this content that I'm dishing to you guys. But so I definitely want a lot of people to see my content and to basically grow. So those are definitely my goals here. But my number one goal is to definitely become monetized this year. Those are all great questions, guys. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, getting to know me. You know, make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said, if you haven't, click that bell to stay notified. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.